Hello， 晚上好啊！我们继续来解主线啊。我这边试一下，有稍微整理了一下那个啦，因为那个还有多买几个家具，等一下，我先那个做一下补药啊。我今天跑去挑战了一下那个竞技场，然后结果把我的补药全部喝光了。拿几瓶补药，然后我们等一下来解，先来解支线啊，大概这样就够了吧？然后剩下就是，最高好像也25罐而已吧。然后看一下哦，我技能组我稍微调了一下，然后发现那个什么东西啊，那个我们原先在做伤害人那一套啊，遇到大型敌人的时候好像都不太好用。遇到大型敌人的时候不太好用，没有这个啦。那种三怪什么的有没有被打假的吗？对啊，这个打到最后是我的补品全部用光了，然后那个剩下一点点的血量，然后我用这个用220令把最后一只三怪控制起来，当它变成傀儡之后，靠近它的前面用石化术打它，我才过关的。那打完有升一级啊，然后我发现，原来三怪它的弱点是翻倒啦，它棒子捶地上之后用翻倒把它倒起来，然后翻在地板上之后，拿那个它的锤子去打它的头，然后才会造成大量伤害啊，对吧？等一下哦，可以，我们开台可以先过来再打一次看看啊，因为那个顺便测一下那个三怪的那个翻倒啦。然后等一下7点半的时候，我要准备去倒一下垃圾啊。今天要倒垃圾。我们可以再去打一次啊。这次如果抓一下那个翻倒的那个，说不定会好打许多啊。
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
这竞技场好像就是拿来练等级的。好啊，再打一次，对吧？他就是进来之后就是坡式的。
Expelliarmus. Flipendo.
刚刚那个应该是棒子捶地上之后吧？但他这个伤害，这样子吧，他倒地之后，然后对他用那个。你看我还是受到伤害了，靠腰啊！但还是220令好用一点啊，都还是220令好用一点啊。还是220令好用一点。
One less foul hulking brute.
Flipendo. Accio. Protego. Glacius. Stupid one. Accio. Incendio. Stupefy. Glacius. Confringo. Revelio.
我们之前有点那个天赋技能啊，所以我们在完美格挡的时候，我们头上有那个圈圈警示嘛，在那个圈圈黄色圈圈警示格挡的时候，
Incendio. Glacius. Confringo.
完美格挡的时候会对周围炸出一个冲击波。
Think you're clever, don't you?
Flipendo. Expelliarmus.
Run, Rockwell, unite!
Expelliarmus. Flipendo. Defendo. Bombarda. Imperio.
Fortunate end for you!
Depulso. Accio.
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Expelliarmus. Defendo.
I
Bombarda.
shall avenge your death. You won't get away with that.
Protego. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Flipendo. Incendio. Glacius. Confringo. Flipendo.
That student
Expelliarmus. Defendo. Bombarda. Incendio.
按右键了。
Confringo. Incendio. Glacius. Imperio. Accio. Incendio. Glacius. Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Glacius. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Bombarda. Flipendo. Imperio. Glacius. Petrificus Totalis. Incendio. Confringo. Petrificus Totalis. Glacius. Rebellio. Petrificus Totalis. Accio. Incendio. Petrificus Totalis. Confringo. Protego. Stupefy. Imperio. Glacius. Petrificus Totalis.
Should think they felt that in London.
Someone's how nice of you to stop by.
enjoy suffering, do you?
Imperio.
Is that the best you can do?
Was that your best?
Glacius. Confringo. Accio. Incendio.
There's the student from the town. Up for a bit of dying, are we? That was pitiful. Are you quite finished?
Expelliarmus.
And utterly what strange magic is this? You seem fond of that's embarrassing, isn't it?
Imperio. Depulso. Accio. Incendio. Glacius. Confringo. Protego. Stupefy.
Do you find this what an unfortunate disappointment!
Expelliarmus.
哎，没按到，
Try again, I
好痛
beg！you. I could do this for hours. Nice try. This is where you
Imperio.
fail.
Accio.
You won't get away with that.
Glacius.
Too slow.
Accio. Incendio. Glacius. Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Glacius. Confringo.
You've managed to thwart a lot of trolls for a student.
Imperio. Accio. Protego. Stupefy. Incendio. Glacius. Confringo. Accio. Stupefy. Imperium. Expelliarmus. Flipendo. Defendo. Bombarda. Petrificus Totalis. Glacius. Petrificus Totalis.
跟雷打。这次就比较顺一点了。不过这次还是一样靠2-2令，然后先清小怪这样子而已啦。所以好像跟翻翻岛好像没有什么那个了。那还是调回去好了，对吧？不过2-2令真的是很好用啊，2-2令，他那个直接绑一只3怪起来，大家会去打他啊。我们先解这个好了。我想看塞巴斯蒂安的后续。直接过去了。他好像想他们上次是讲说他们要跟妹妹会面嘛？他是不是要直接把遗物拿来给他用了？上次那遗物不是说什么还有什么黑魔法献祭吗？
What do you have for?
What are we in the market for today?
没东西可以卖，不好意思。
Have I mentioned you're welcome to stop by?
Bombarda. Revelio.
Sebastian, a lost relic from a catacomb which requires a dark sacrifice.
I know how it sounds, but if this can help you, it's worth the risk.
Does Ominous know about this?
He helped find the scriptorium where we discovered Slytherin's spellbook.
Very well. If Ominous will be there, I'll meet you. We don't have much time. Solomon wants to leave Feldcroft.
What? Leave? Never mind. You need to stall him. Buy us time, Anne. Please.
I shall do my best. I'll be in touch.
Solomon can't take Anne from Feldcroft. Where would they go? When would I see her?
Sebastian.
Don't think I've forgotten about your goblin friend. I haven't. But I appreciate you setting our earlier discussion aside.
Of course.
I can't believe my uncle wants to leave Feldcroft. Anne's going to stall him. She must. We need time.
Time? For what?
I've learned more about the relic. I cross-referenced Slytherin's spellbook with everything in the library on relics and dark sacrifices. That's when I realized something. I believe the relic will only work inside the catacomb.
So we have to get Anne to the catacomb and then conduct a sacrifice? Seems risky.
It'll be worth the risk. Our biggest hurdle may be convincing Ominous. And we'll only give this a chance if he's on board.
And we have to keep all of this from your uncle. If he goes to the headmaster, we could be expelled.
Let me handle Ominous this time. As for my uncle, He's not an Auror anymore. What he doesn't know, well, won't hurt us.
Good luck with Ominis. Until we meet again.
I shall let you know when the four of us should meet at the catacomb. Look for my owl. See you soon.
感觉上他的路真的是越走越歪了哦，越走越偏了哦，没有要回那个的，没有要回正轨的感觉哦。他就像那个上一个那个什么古代魔法使用者，那个叫什么 Morganach。 叫什么伊斯朵利吗？还是什么东西的那一个？那个什么名字？上一次那一个，跟他一样。
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
然后怎么现在找人马的
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
他不会
I'm not sure about this. I can't imagine they're fond of being surprised.
直接朝我们射
We don't have a
箭。
choice if we want to help the Snidgets. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
他是不是想
Yes,
要
of？ course.
他是不
You're
是有一
absolutely
点
right.
想要？
We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fine.
他是不是有一点想要利用人马，然后找到金碳鸟？
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah, I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continues to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden
I...
Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
直接就讲出来了。
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why Was he so certain about where we could find one?
Isn't Moonstone all around us? Why retrieve one from a cave?
Knowing centaurs, I suspect he's referring to a specific moonstone. We'll likely know it when we see it.
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him.
因为他是
What
人
with
嘛。
his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a
我
shame.
其实想要
how
选
quickly
第
he
二个
left.
选项。
What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave he mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
所以在等，只是对话而已。靠腰啊！
Here's one of those tables Professor Shaw mentioned.
“天龙座”。银马的巢穴。那这支线就等了嘛。再来是敲诈的证据。
Hogsmeade, here I come.
“等一下是要变成羚羊给我们看吗？
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Glad you came.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
他们的那个魔法世界的安保真的是人手不足吗？有这种感觉呢。
Thank you.
然后魔法部处理那些事情，可是有一种好像没有警局的那种，就是那种感觉啦。你有地方可以报案啊，处理事情的感觉。
Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it out for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could.
他喜欢上了老板的女儿，然后他帮哈洛做假账，然后让他可以有好看的衣服啊配件可以拿，然后他就是利用假账的方式蒙混过关，然后不希望他们地下恋情就被哈洛讲出来这样。
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man. But when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill.
We're on the right track. I want to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends. Abacus Filbert must be around.
Hello there. Oh.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Oh, tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
You may have shared Mr. Bickle's fate if you had spoken out against Harlow as he requested.
Unfortunately, I suspect you're right.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife Dulcibella passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again. But do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
哦，OK， 那等一下，那个看大家要干什么，先去做一下。我准备先去倒垃圾啦。啊，那我等一下再见啊。我先过去了。
No. Ah.
Hello， 等我一下，我脱个衣服。刚刚有没有猫头鹰过来？没有嘛 ？OK。
Revelio.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
过去被他妈抓走了。
Natty must be around here somewhere.
Can you fathom that cramped city living with
Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Revelio.
Work hard and don't be afraid to fail.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
火灰蛇长生树在猪头酒吧，他在火米村下面呢，这样还不会被人家发现。
Led to this room. There must be another way forward.
Accio.
A hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
在不被发现的情况下找到 Natty， 然后选用找到雅各布斯·菲伯特的诗集，或者是找到奥托蒂博的情书。他这个东西应该是有办法，就是我全部都做吧。他说选用应该是全部都也可以全部都做吧。我们试试看，全都做好了。我们在这个地方存个档好了。他说：“尽量不要被看见嘛，那我就尽量躲着吧。”
Revelio.
只有一个霍格华兹的学生敢独自的跑进来。我一定要从这里走，是不是？
Revelio.
We may be working with the goblins for now, but soon they'll be answering to us.
Let's finish this job and be done with it. Waste of time, this is.
I take what I want.
They teach the dark arts at other schools. Why should Hogwarts be any different?
I've robbed every
头稍微露一点都不行哎。
They never see it coming.
I shall cast my eyes closer, best to be sure.
Locks and guards can't stop me.
Too much firewood.
Fine use of my talents, this.
What's that?
Petrificus totalis.
Suppose it's worth a look.
Revelio. Petrificus totalis.
我隔着桌子给人家整整10话。
Say I, as I'm robbing.
Revelio.
哦，菲伯特的信。
I've used unforgivable.
The book of poems.
不是，这是菲伯特的诗集。
He'll be thrilled to have this back.
OK， 然后再就是找到那个信了嘛。那题应该在后面啊，应该是后面那一个。那另外一个是不是我就要？
What?
When I had an otter when I was young, like, I transfigured it, but it just changed into another otter. Yes, of course it was.
Show yourself!
Show yourself! 我打到了。
Come back here! What? Think you can?
结果我忘记做这一个。
From under my own eyes?
Afraid to face me? Where did you go, coward? You're going to regret that.
Hey.
靠腰，这样也行哦。可恶，没有找到，好生气，好生气。
Seems this one slipped away.
Revelio.
You want to talk brave?
You were there when I raided Rock.
Petrificus totalis. Revelio.
后面有路走，然后
trouble. About time we locked her up.
这是前面正前方的那一个吧？
Petrificus totalis. Revelio.
Rookwood。上面还有吗？比较上面，你这边这个处理掉应该是没关系。
What are we even doing here?
Petrificus totalis. Revelio.
哦，在我头上还有2个哦，靠腰嘞！走过去会被发现？应该不会。
So full of themselves. Suppose that's what we're counting on, innit?
Petrificus totalis.
Expulso! What are you, shy? Now to finish the job. Thought you could hide from me, did ya? Expulso!
没啦，没人伫遮啦。
Expulso! Expulso!
Protego, stupefy.
没事，没人。
If people don't want me to steal their valuables, they better get a really good lock.
他叫我不在不被发现的情况下找到那题啊。左上角的左边的那个任务给了一个提示啊。
Revelio. Petrificus totalis. Revelio.
然后情书在哪里啊？在另外一边吗？
I think I heard something.
Revelio.
I'm tired of wasting.
Something not right here.
Revelio.
The girl's friend won't come look.
Petrificus totalis. Revelio.
啊，轻松了吧？
Revelio.
没那里。这些好，这都不是那个啊。啊，幸福人不在这里是不是？这还有。 这个箱子应该都不是，哎，是哎，粉红色的信纸，
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if
然后
I
再
could.
来就完成最后一个，在不被发现的情况下找到那题。
Revelio.
这地方存个档。
Natty must be here somewhere.
You found us. I knew you would realize I had left my wand for you. Speak to Mr. Rabe. He will tell you what you need to do.
I need your help.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Your friend Natty was not able to summon my wand. It must be blocked by something.
Revelio.
我肯定被什么东西堵住了。
Mr. Rabe's wand
这个吗？
could be in there.
My wand is somewhere in this room.
啊，没办法隔着这么远，然后对这个箱子的所用那个吗？阿罗哈莫拉吗？那这样子要他不用魔法杖施法干，要那个要这个设定，感觉上没什么用啊。
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
他的魔杖是坏掉的。嗯，啊不就一样普攻吗？那就我来普攻就好了啊。还是他其实做一个普攻动作，其实他说他解除咒术。
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Revelio.
准备战斗，那就可以准备打斗了嘛，可以不用前行了吧？宝箱哎，不是啊，战斗应该是指刚刚如果还有剩敌人的话吧，对不对？我现在已经没有剩敌人，我可以直接走大白走出去了吧？是不是？是吧？
Revelio.
啊，这边有一个，这个结界的呢，而且它的结界是有设定的，你看它打到的时候会有一个声音。 然后这是有设定的，然后就是一般就是直接打上去的时候，然后那个法术直接消失这样子，然后这边它有阻挡的声音。
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
然后我们一出门口就被人家堵在门口了，会不会？火卫者的老巢都被我搅了，直接过来是不是？
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risks.
就是你们这种不作为的，在那边讲这种
Please let
话。
the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
With all due respect, officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few accusations. I must insist that you leave them to us. We shall have no further discussion on this. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Glacius! Bombarda!
Ah. 哦，这么远哦，终于要过去了吗？还好哦。 然后这个好像上次那个扫把的任务吧，第3个任务吗？最后一个任务好像也在那个部分。
The Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie.
You there? Can you help me?
Nope.
Revelio.
Recent marriage. Wish me luck.
那个前面有一个实战的那个是在哪里？
Revelio. Bombarda.
哦，有那个
Revelio.
那个迷宫。
Expelliarmus, Glacius, Bombarda, Confringo, Accio. Expelliarmus, Glacius, Confringo, Bombardego, Stupid, Bombarda. Expelliarmus, Glacius, Confringo. Revelio.
我要进这个迷宫里面，走完迷宫就会给一个宝箱。 箱在哪边？在那边哦。然后宝箱拿着就可以出迷宫了。
Revelio. Revelio.
很有信哎。嗯。诶，这边是那个不能骑乘的，然后从这边下去是不是？
Revelio，
这个只是藏宝洞窟吧？路不是走这里吧？哦，路不是走这里，要绕。这边呢？
I know I heard something.
还要再过去，又有3怪。
Imperial。Stupendo。Expelliarmus, Glacius, Bombarda, Confringo. Protego. Imperial. Propendo, Cabalso. Expelliarmus, Glacius, Bombarda, Confringo. Protego, Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Imperial. Accio. Incendio. Bombarda. Protego. Imperial.
You are the talk of the school since you saved Mr. Rabe and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far. We should
他不给，他不让我攻击，卡住了，卡住了。
Revelio. Accio. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Bombarda. Confringo. Protego. Stupefy. Flipendo. Accio. Incendio. Bombarda. Stupefy. Confringo. Protego. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Bombarda. Confringo.
哎，没有蹲到。
Propendo. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Bombarda. Confringo.
3怪好硬哦。
Revelio.
Go and patrol. Like I ain't got nothing better to do.
Accio.
Not quite.
Glacius! Repulsor! Expelliarmus!
Taste goblins.
Glacius! Bombarda! Confringo! Protego!
You'll be losing your stride.
Glacius!
Who's the inferior being?
Revelio.
打了那么久，就为了拿他的鼻涕还有成就啊！他那个我不晓得有没有办法。
Accio, Incendio, Bombarda, Confringo. Revelio.
I've never seen a sword like it.
Accio, Incendio, Bombarda, Confringo.
No!
Protego.
I will make
Accio,
you.
Incendio. Revelio. Revelio. Accio, Incendio, Bombarda, Confringo, Protego.
You won't stupefy. Much too slow.
Accio, Incendio, Confringo. Accio, Incendio, Bombarda, Revelio. Protego. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Confringo. You've won Revelio. I should investigate. Bombarda.
这不是我们要去的地方，要不然就往那边走。那个地方。哦，那个可能拿东西的。
What? What was that?
Expelliarmus.
I feel as though I'm not alone.
Glacius. Bombarda. Confringo. Revelio.
"上面还有3怪，还是有精英敌人呢？
Confringo.
Afraid to fight.
Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Bombarda. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Bombarda. Confringo. Revelio.
有楼梯耶！
哦，我，啊！ Revelio.
我这样直接。这个地方直接被被兰洛克他们的那个手下直接整个全部都顾着哎。那这段时间不就没有人可以靠近这个地方？
Revelio.
What have you done?
这是大营地耶！这是大营地耶，这应该应该先不用打吧？我是大营地耶，然后他这个呼噜焰不知道中间我过不过得去耶？有没有办法直接过去？这个山的地方啊，可以，山上有那个应该可以直接上去。
Who lived here? Revelio.
迷宫。
Revelio. Bombarda.
嗯，兄弟，下面吗？嗨
Nothing pleasant about this coast.
I received your owl. Thank you.
I'm glad you came. I spotted droves of Ranrock's loyalists coming up from the coast. Overheard one of them say they're headed to another cavern, like the one we found. How are they still one step ahead of us? They can't know about the triptych.
I don't know. I did see another memory. This time, it was a keeper named Neve Fitzgerald. She was unnerved by Isadora's use of ancient magic. But I still can't be sure how any of it connects to Ranrock.
These keepers are playing games with you. You need to press them for more information.
It doesn't work like that. To access each of these memories, I have to complete a trial. It's not as easy as you think. They're showing me the memories in a particular order.
Either they don't trust you, or you don't care enough about Anne to ask the difficult questions.
他是不是越来越偏执了啊？要不是他们不信任你，就是你不在乎安妮，不愿意为他提出问不出口的问题。
Of course I care, Sebastian. We've come this far. Don't let your frustration get the better of you.
Fine. I'll defer to your keeper friends, for now. But I don't like it.
We don't have a choice. Now, shall we see why the triptych led us here?
Let's go, quickly, before we're spotted. Keep a close eye out. I saw some of Ranrock's crew moving off the path just ahead.
I wonder why.
Raiding, I imagine. This mountain used to safeguard local hamlet valuables. But it's been abandoned ever since Ranrock took hold of the coast.
Accio! Incendio! Ringo! Bombarda! Ringo!
This is almost too easy!
Accio! Incendio! Confringo! Accio! Incendio! Bombarda! Revelio! Accio!
结束了吗
Revelio!
他们好喜欢把钱丢在地板上。这个应该一样可以玩潜行，也可以直接那个吧。
Some consider them a bad omen.
Revelio! Not everyone does.
I know that.
All right.
I'm making small talk. I'm not going to trek up this mountain in silence.
这个我记得这种的都有。
Accio!
告诉我这几个吗？哦，好啦，他直接他根本就直接就提示了我要开哪一个嘛。OK， 连动脑都不用动脑。想说还准备要动我的大脑的说。
Revelio!
有一个像结界的东西，一个罩子。哦，那是那个啦，应该是我们刚才地图上有那个现在地图上下面那个禁飞区的。
Bombarda! Revelio!
那现在晚上我上去踩一下那个望远镜。好亮哦！看不太出来它到底哪边是哪边呢？好多好亮的星，我的眼睛快瞎了。这样吗？大犬座，狗狗 哦，你被瞎了。
Yo. Revelio. Let's go. Wait, we should have some sort of plan.
I'm through planning.
他开始越来越急不可耐了。
Such arrogance. I feel as though you're not enjoying suffering, do you?
Divindo. Imperio.
Let's get it.
Accio. Incendio. Bombarda. Confringo. Leviosa. Expelliarmus.
Why have you not done with? When are you going to give up?
Prepare to surrender now. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Confringo.
That was unimpressive.
Incendio.
Leviosa. You're so
Expelliarmus.
very weak.
Glacius.
Survive this, my young friend. I shall have
Potato.
been. You're tired. Tired?
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Glacius. Confringo. Revelio.
谁在丢我啊？
This will not go well for you.
Levioso. Expelliarmus.
I won't get away with that.
Accio. Incendio.
They got what they deserved.
Revelio. What were you thinking?
I was thinking about dead goblins.
You could have got us killed.
But I didn't. Looks like Ranrock's loyalists were heading further up the path.
Let's keep going.
跟分站的特性。
Confringo. Revelio.
地方这也是哦，这是地穴了，这是地穴，那个藏宝的。
Depulso. Protego. Depulso. Revelio.
哦，就这样子，然后这又是之前没有看过的，解谜，这算吗？这好像连解谜都不算吧？
Ranrock's gonna make everyone pay. Anything made from goblin silver belongs to us. Whether it's a sword or a repository, whatever that is.
Did you hear that, Goblin?
Ridiculous notions of ownership.
Who's that? Someone's
Accio.
here.
Incendio.
Confringo.
No! Stupid.
Levioso.
Revelio.
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work.
我们现在已经杀人杀红了眼呢。
Confringo. Lumos. Revelio.
非法养殖蛇妖。终身监禁阿兹卡班。
Lumos. Revelio.
I agree. Only good wizards are dead wizard.
Accio.
Ranrock's got that right.
Incendio. Confringo.
Help him achieve his goals in that regard.
Revelio. Expelliarmus.
Not your best moment, I fear.
Leviosa. Revelio.
我可以不要打吗？
Accio. Incendio. Bombarda.
Little moon calf. Far from home, eh?
Expelliarmus. Glacier.
Ranrock won't be stopped. That should have been your death.
Accio. Protegus. Bombarda. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
I don't...
Revelio. This must be it. Sebastian, wait.
Wait? For what? Why are you suddenly so cautious?
Listen to me. I know you're angry and frustrated, but charging ahead now could undo all the progress we've made. Lord Gok said...
Oh, your goblin friend?
Stop it. That's enough. Not all goblins are like Ranrock. I am not the enemy. We want the same thing. To find answers.
I thought we wanted the same thing.
We do. Listen to me. Lord Gok has insights into Ranrock that we don't. He told me that Ranrock somehow knows about the Keepers and is searching anywhere connected to each of them. That's why they always seem to be one step ahead. I know what I'm doing. You need to trust me, or I don't see that we can continue together.
Fine. Fine. I'm sorry. I'm letting my emotions get the better of me. And I have been for a while. I do trust you. And I don't think I can help Anne without you.
Good. Ranrock clearly knows more than we thought. We need to be careful and do this right, not just go charging in. We have our work cut out for us. We need to work together if we're going to find the final piece to the triptych.
要冷静下来了吗？
Travel is always much more enjoyable with a friend.
Revelio.
为什么这边还有守卫？
Accio. Incendio. Bombarda. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Bombarda. Revelio.
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work.
这的确有点不太一样。这的确好像样子特别的漂亮，结果一样就一个东西而已。类似有点像那个避难所、防空洞的感觉。
Revelio.
高塔隧道。
So far, so good.
Charming.
Revelio.
很多死蜘蛛。
Spiders. How fitting.
Expelliarmus, Glacius, Bombarda, Confringo.
Confringo.
Accio. Incendio. Revelio. Bombarda.
Almost as good as if I'd done it myself.
Incendio. Bombarda. Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Bombarda. Confringo. Rependo. Expelliarmus. Glacius.
你们的声音是
Protego. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Bombarda. Confringo.
Confringo.
Expelliarmus. Glacius. Bombarda. Confringo. Revelio. Accio.
安安，晚上好。哎，他怎么卡住了？
Accio. Incendio. Bombarda. Confringo. Revelio.
卡住了。
Accio. Bombarda. Revelio.
下面有宝箱。
These spiders are determined to make a meal of us.
I'm sure we taste better than a goblin dinner.
Defendo. Accio. Incendio. Bombarda. Revelio.
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Accio. Incendio. Confringo.
Confringo.
Accio. Incendio. Bombarda. Confringo. Protego. Stupefy.
Annoying little beasts, aren't they?
Revelio. A staircase leading here. Whatever for?
I don't think anyone's been here for ages.
Incendio. Revelio. Confringo. Bombarda. Revelio.
打一打完，那小蜘蛛跑出来很麻烦。然后又是那个。
Look at this place. Not really my style. A bit much, if you ask me.
Incendio. Accio. Bombarda. Confringo. Protego. Stupefy. Accio. Accio. Incendio. Bombarda. Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Bombarda. Confringo. Glacius. Protego. Stupefy. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Bombarda. Depulso. Incendio. Confringo. Accio. Flipendo. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Getting through the cavern can't have been the only challenge. Perhaps we should search for runes.
We've seen rune symbols like these before.
Revelio.
我们先把旁边拿一拿之后再往前走吧。你们从那边下来的吗？
Confringo. Revelio.
Is finding these chests luck or instinct?
行星线很好用。
Confringo. Bombarda.
Can't get out of here quick enough.
Revelio.
人家他说几百年没有来了，然后地板上还有回神魔药可以用。DOS 房。嗨。没关系，我会复修。
Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Bombarda. Confringo. Bingo. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Descendo. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Bombarda. Divindo. Protego. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Bombarda. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Protego. Stupefy. Glacius.
我们的那个冰冻不能接。
Bombarda. Confringo. Stupefy. Protego. Flipendo. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Confringo. Bombarda. Protego. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Confringo. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Glacius.
Nice teamwork.
Nothing like an angry troll to bring friends together. Revelio. Confringo. Bombarda. Revelio.
单怪的翻倒必须要在锤子往地板上砸那一下才可以翻。啊，那个我没有放在技能的主要的那个上面，所以不好使用，不好翻呐。
Certainly made a mess of things. Debris everywhere.
Reparo. Revelio.
That was a piece of work.
More than one.
三怪的仿真。
A journal entry. Isadora was here.
Wingardium Leviosa.
安安，晚上好。
Revelio.
这种地方怎么可能都没有，完全都没有人进来过？外面也没有什么结界啊，什么东西的。
After all of those stairs. But the view.
Well worth it. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Nice work. Your skills never cease to surprise me.
好多蜘蛛的走路的声音。
Revelio.
哎，是蝙蝠哎。这边有那个几个，这边有一个，这边有两个，所以应该是上去之后才那个吧。那晚上想的睡不想我想的睡不着。
We can blast through it.
那个，你是要告诉我你想多了这样吗？ 吸入那股云雾只有一点点，都会感觉自己变得更强大。哎，这是那个吧？伊西，那个吧？那个上一个黑魔法那个人嘛？伊斯朵拉吗？还是什么？他还讲他把那个吸进去。
This journal entry.
This can't be a dead end. Revelio. Must be another floor above us. Confringo. Revelio.
怎么被什么东西夹断
Confringo. Almost as good as if I'd done it myself. Revelio.
This place can't have belonged to only Isadora.
But the triptych pointed us here. Accio.
Come on 啊，晚上好。8件空位应该够了吧？那边一个。
Another rune symbol. Feel as if I should be fluent in runic language by now. Confringo.
没办法，你没看魔法直播转眼间就成色品质了。他其实到一个阶段的时候就已经很全那个了，后面拿到的东西基本上留下来都是留成色的了。30等吗？25等。25等吧。我怎么会错得如此离谱？校长不愿意帮我，我努力的和他讲道理，他就跟其他人一样，看不见他看不见我的潜力和可能性。我发现我没办法仰仗任何人，如今我的力量比以往都还要更加强大，而且我知道这要归因于我所做的事。 我不像守卫者那样，那股魔力沉睡，让这股魔力沉睡。我真是厌恶那个荒谬的名称，讲的好像看守这股力量，把力量据为己有，有什么值得歌颂赞扬的事一样。我承认，我开始担心，我这辈子都找不到志同道合的朋友一起共襄大业。如果真是如此，至少我要留下线索，让后人能追寻这份知识。但我心中也有一丝慰藉，对方能够透过这条道路学习，或者对方能够办到我所不能的事情，也就是治愈这世界。
Revelio. I know from the memories I've seen that the Keepers and Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic.
I wish you could see one of her memories.
The final canvas piece to the triptych. We've done it!
Isadora should not have had to keep all this secret.
I know from the memories I've seen that the Keepers and Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic. But I don't understand why she seems to have gone to such great lengths to tell her story without their knowledge.
I wish you could see one of her memories.
So do I.
Perhaps completing the triptych will shed more light on all of this.
它这个魔法通道就是回地穴那个通道，不过它为什么只有我们看得到？我们在使用，因为照这样子来讲的话，这边只要到这里的人都可以进霍格华兹的地穴啊。
I cannot believe the journey this triptych took us on.
This is it.
Don't keep me in suspense. Go on, place it.
山婆会动起来吗？没有反应。哎呦，储值盆哎
！Another pensive.
This is what we've been chasing.
莫名其妙的跑出来。
I wonder.
What is it?
Let's find out.
I cannot bring my brother back, Father. But I can give you peace.
这是抽出他痛苦之前还是之后？哦，之前。
Please have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts.
不知道这个跟我们之前看的那个是一样的，还是他有前跟后这样子？
On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
Thank you.
然后呢？哦，有之后。
That worked.
It did indeed.
Of course it did. It's goblin silver.
I need something much bigger.
All right.
布莱格伯。
It would help if you could tell me more about what it is you're storing.
Magic. Left over from a spell I devised to remove pain, but if used correctly, Its power can be used to do even more good.
Why would you want to store such magic away?
I only need to keep it safe until I can convince my colleagues of its worth. Magic like this unnerves some.
Oh, everyone's ready to wield such power.
Perhaps not. Someone will be.
颜色不就跟那个
She took away the pain. I knew it. I knew there was a way to help Anne.
Something isn't right, Sebastian.
What do you mean? You saw what she did.
No, not the memories, the portrait. I think the reason Isadora hasn't appeared is because she can't.
I don't follow.
We have seen that view before. The abandoned home in Felgroth, the destroyed painting. It was her.
So someone destroyed a bit of enchanted canvas, but we found the memory.
Yes. Yes, you're right.
We saw what she wanted us to see. We saw what she could do, what you can do.
But I don't know how to do what Isadora did.
Well, then you shall learn. The Keepers can teach you.
I'm not sure that they would. The Keepers believe that removing someone's ability to feel pain, it's a highly complicated, unpredictable form of magic. One that should be wielded with great care. If at all.
If at all? You've overcome all of their challenges. You've more than proven yourself. You can wield it. You have the ability. Please. Talk to the Keepers. If not for me, then for Anne.
Why did the Keepers want to keep Isadora quiet? Why destroy her portrait?
单掉了。那有没有被他妈去看看Natty有没有被他妈骂得很惨？
What are you up to now?
这上次问的大厅啊，就大家吃饭的那地方，有点小，跟电影里看的比起来小很多啊。那时候大厅是一整排哦，超级长这样子。
I have been meaning to speak with you.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I thought.
有4个月的学生。等一下我们再看。
We have been involved in some dangerous activities.
As the Ashwinders were locking me up and threatening my life, it did occur to me that my mother may have been right.
Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
No.
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe.
长颈鹿
And he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me, Just as he removed a scarf from his face, he shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
Do you think your father would approve of the things we've been doing?
Oh my, that is a good question. In theory, yes. Although he would worry, as my mother does. But I think he, of all people, would understand my persistence. My father never shied away from a fight for good, no matter how ruthless the foe. And I think he would have enjoyed knowing that I had a compatriot like you.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was. Truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me.
然后雨不会落在一个人的屋檐下，讲的就是叫人家不要在个人自己什么扫自己的门前雪了。这件事情看似好像跟自己没关系，总有一天你会遇到的。啊，4个学院啊，有没有？然后我们在电影里看到的时候，这个4个学院的桌子都超级长的。 可能这个大门这个地方啊，可能要到这么深吧，然后全部都排满长椅长桌，才比较数量才比较对吧？啊，不过霍格华兹是可能比较有名吧，还是怎么样？那个纳迪他们家那个地方才是最大的学院吧？这个地方不是最大的。 要准备我的普等巫册了，等一下我什么时候可以学到那个？等一下我们先度过一下时间，让那个猫头鹰信件飞来一下。
Would you please meet with me in the Great Hall? I have come upon a difficult time, and I need a friend.
Are you familiar with the hamlet of Irondale? It's south of the castle. I think the cave that Doran wanted us to find is near there.
Some days are more difficult than others.
Natty, is everything all right?
There are times when my father's absence drifts to the back of my mind, and I feel peace for a day or two. But this is not one of those times. I miss him. I miss running with him. I miss Mattibeleland. He should still be here. And it's my fault that he isn't.
可能这是每个月来的那几天，会让他心情变得很糟糕。
It's not your fault, Natty. There's nothing you could have done to prevent it.
That is what my mother says. But he died protecting me. And I cannot help but feel guilty over that. I find myself reliving the moment more often than I would like. I believe I would feel less helpless if I could truly put an end to Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's miserable lot. Each day they remain free, they do more damage, leaving people like Archie Bickle to suffer the consequences.
I agree, Natty. We'll get them. I've never seen someone so committed to a cause.
Thank you. I believe we will get them. beginning with Harlow. Thank you for speaking with me. It was very...
矿场入口。罗德格克的那个忠诚度，这个是那个嘛？咱也不知道他到底在哪一边呢？他给我的感觉就是他有可能会背叛的那种感觉。个人感觉啦，我不知道哎，我一直觉得霍格华兹，我一直觉得哈利波特这个魔法世界啊，里面的这些人，他的那个想法真的是，我想法体系不太一样吗？有一种让人家有一种看不透、捉摸不定的那种感觉。
I wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
You made it.
You made it.
I take it this means you had some luck at the library?
It took a few hours and some eye-watering maps, but I think this might be the cave Doran told us about.
Impressive. Especially with how little information he gave us.
Well, I'm still not sure this is the cave, but it did seem the most promising. I stumbled across some folklore about a cave in the area that people avoid. Seemed the perfect place to hide something of value. It's a bit of a leap, I confess, but might a mysterious item such as a special moonstone be hidden in an equally mysterious cave? I think I'm desperate for anything at this point.
Did you discover why people avoid this cave?
Ridiculous, really. Rumor was that the cave drove people mad. I couldn't find any account by someone who had been in the cave, though. So either it is a rumor, or anyone who went in wasn't in any state to speak of it afterwards.
Well, we're here. We might as well have a look.
Agreed. I wonder if you'd go blind from staring directly at a moonstone.
"月长石花园。
Revelio. Accio. You don't think the rumors about the cave are true?
我们刚刚应该先去卖东西的
I suppose we'll find out, won't we?
Confringo.
我们要不要现在可不可以去？一下哦，这是主线嘛？我现在可以先出去吗？放弃该任务只会死其实啊，这个失去这个任务进度，不知道是不是支线就失败了？应该不会吧？可是
Revelio
保险起见算了啦，我们那几十块而已，算了。啊，那个一件绿色的装备60块钱而已，算了。多拿几个钱袋就赚回一件的钱了。没有意外的话，应该要打蜘蛛啦。啊，为什么是红的？那什么？哎，是泥怪。
Expelliarmus, Glacius, Bombarda, Confringo.
What is going on with that?
Incendium. Petrificus totalis.
我不知道能不能对它冰冻之后再对它整整使坏。
Revelio.
效果不知道会好一点。
Confringo.
会用到路莫斯哎。
Bombarda. Revelio. Confringo. Glacius. Bombarda. Lumos.
Lumos.
Revelio.
这是小蝴蝶的呢。
Depulso. Revelio.
哪里有什么变化吗
Depulso. Depulso. Arresto momentum. Revelio.
这里啦。哦，那个颜色好。
Foipers.
I beg your pardon?
This must be how the rumor about the cave started. The Fwooper's song is said to drive anyone who hears it mad.
Revelio. Accio. Bombarda. Incendio. Accio.
If the Moonstone is here and so are
Revelio.
Fwoopers, I wonder if it's being protected.
Incendio. Accio.
Why am I not surprised? First the Fwoopers and now this.
又是解谜啦，又是解谜啦 ，OK。又需要那个吗？不需要。你看一下哦，这个门，三角圈圈。
We need to find moths for those spinners.
拉错歌了。
Accio. Lumos.
Lumos.
对，我刚看那个牌子在哪里？在那边。
Revelio.
还有一只，这边这个嘛，大圈小圈。
Flipendo. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Lumos.
Lumos.
嗯。
Depulso. Revelio.
Obstacle. No matter. I'm sure we can work out a way across.
Accio. Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos.
先借过来用是不是？哦，没有，应该是本来就要从这边那个了，从这边拉过来。
Depulso. Arresto momentum. Depulso.
Merlin, it's beautiful.
Lumos.
然后那个卡住了嘛，然后这只转下去的是那个嘛，
Depulso.
是下面那一根嘛，那没关系，那没差了。
Lumos.
这个
Accio. Lumos.
Lumos.
Revelio.
You did it. I was hoping we wouldn't have to do this again.
Expelliarmus, Glacius, Bombarda, Confringo,
Expelliarmus.
Accio, Incendio,
Arresto Memento.
Incendio, Bombarda, Confringo.
看一下，
Glacius,
不能
Expelliarmus, Confringo, Accio, Incendio, Bombarda,
没办法对他用整整10话，来不及。
Revelio, Confringo.
他丢植物哎，他丢植物哎。
Revelio.
嗯。
Revelio.
Look, where the water's bubbling. How odd.
Shall we take a closer look?
You read my mind.
Revelio.
It's even more beautiful close up. It's got to be here. I just know it.
Incendio.
Given what Fruipers are known to do, I never thought I'd be so happy to see this many of them.
I don't know. I've been listening to them for a while now, and I'm starting to lose my mind.
Very funny. I was just thinking how it's proof that poachers haven't been here.
Confringo.
Assuming this is where the Moonstone is. Which means we're one step
Revelio.
ahead of them.
这个地方也就只是他叫我们过来拿越强石，也不代表东西在这那个吧？哎呀，不代表东西在这里吧？至少那个什么东西，那个金碳鸟不一定在这里吧？对不对？我们只是被他叫过来拿那个特殊越强石的吧？
We found it! Well, we found what we came for. Now we just need to bring it to the henge.
会不会就我们拿一拿之后，拿了他们人马的圣物，然后我们等一下过去就被人马追杀？
Well done, Poppy. This did end up being the right cave after all.
A good thing, too. We need every advantage over the poachers if we're to get to the Snidgets first. We should do as Doran suggested and bring the Moonstone to the henge.
Shall we?
We shall. If we leave now, we should make it there by nightfall. That's the henge, precisely where Doran said it would be. But now that we're here, I'm not entirely sure how to feel. We knew we were at the cave for the Moonstone, but Doran didn't tell us what to expect when we placed the stone in the henge.
Whatever it is, it had better have to do with Snidgets.
The clock is ticking in that regard, isn't it? Let's make our way down. We're nearly at the end of this.
怪怪的呢。
I
Revelio.
think that's it over there.
How's your Gran doing, by the way?
Nothing keeps Gran down. She set up a caterwauling charm and threatened to make a coat out of the next poacher that set foot on her doorstep. I still feel terrible that I'm the reason they went there.
Surely she'll be pleased you've gone after the Snidgets.
I hope so. Gran understands how important it is to protect those who need it. I think we can safely say we know where the Moonstone goes.
拜月兽。 看拜月兽拜月吗？嗯，还在画图腾吗？
That was a mooncalf dance. Do you know how rare it is to see even one? They
我不会啊，
only
我家就
ever
养
happen
两
under
只
a。full moon. Though I suppose the moonstone allowed it to happen now.
Is the pattern they left behind on the ground normal?
All part of the dance. No one pattern is ever the same, though. We'll need to draw this one to get a better sense of it. Can't wait to tell Gran that I've managed to see not one, but 2 mooncalf dances. She'll be jealous.
You've seen this before?
It was pure luck the first time. I was on Highwing, or I'd never have spotted it. It was the night Well, the night I met Highwing, actually,
If you don't want to talk about it, we don't have to.
I'd actually like you
欲
to
擒故
know.
纵，
About 5 years
这
ago,
样选就对了。
Highwing had been captured by poachers. At first, they planned to sell her, but soon decided they wanted to kill her instead. More money, I suppose. I'd finally had enough. I freed Highwing and we ran. We'd flown for ages when I spotted mooncalves dancing below and we landed to watch them. It felt like an omen, a good one, a sign that the worst was over.
What do you mean you'd had enough and the worst was over?
You see, the night I freed Highwing was also the night I ran away from home. A poacher camp. I come from a family of poachers.
所以他奶奶研究奇兽，然后他写的那个在研究那个惊叹鸟的这部分，他也是因为偷猎者的关系吗？就他们是偷猎者的关系，他们要去那个吗？
Why didn't you tell me this before? After all our time together.
I'm sorry. I thought about it so many times, but I'm ashamed of who my family is. I never fitted in, but the older I got, the more apparent it became. Gran tried for years to convince my parents to let me live with her. Suffice it to say, when I left with Highwing, I flew straight for her house.
How brave. I'm glad you escaped.
So am I. There were so many creatures I was unable to help when I was younger. Now that's all I
他的
want to do.
家族是那个家族，可是他的想法跟他奶奶一样，他是不想要对奇兽魔法奇兽做出那些伤害他们的事情的。
From everything I've seen, you're doing precisely that.
I've had a bit of help. I've never told anyone any of this, but I'm glad that you know. It's nice to have someone to talk about it with.
Do your parents know about the things you do now? Saving that dragon from the fighting ring, for instance.
We don't speak, or rather, they don't speak to me. Last I heard, they were in Borneo trying to make their fortunes there. Acromantulas. However, I wouldn't be surprised if word has got back to them. Some days a part of me hopes that it has. Now that I'm older, I wish I could talk to them, get them to see sense. But sadly, I suspect that wouldn't do any good.
I'm glad you told me.
We should get back to Doran. He'll need to see the symbol, and we've got poachers to beat. If you collect the moonstone, I can make a quick drawing of the symbol for Doran.
Are you finished with the drawing?
Just barely. I think the pattern's a bird. At least that's what it looks like.
Didn't the journal say the key to finding the Snidget lies in the moonlight?
Of course. That's it. We need to show this to Doran. Not that I'd know where to find him at this hour. Perhaps we should head back to the castle and we can track him down after a good night's sleep.
Agreed. I'm ready to leave if you are.
直接接下一个任务吗？ 直接在下面哎，好远哦！啊，我刚刚没有踩到，不对，我刚才没有踩到那个吗？不对啊，火堆点我刚才有踩啊。哦有，我想说奇怪，哎，那应该是下面的点没有踩到，外面的点没有踩到，踩到那个矿坑出来那个地方而已。
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before. Trouble's brewing and I'm without my friends.
沿路开点过去吧。
Revelio.
<clears throat> 我们这边一大堆哥布林。
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio.
然后他们打什么？他们打蜘蛛了。食尸鬼对3怪。
Revelio.
可以骑那个啊，可以骑狮鹫啊，可是速度比较慢啊。
When the war is over, goblins will rule over wizards at last.
可以骑鹰马，可是鹰马速度就慢啊，起飞速度也慢，然后飞行速度也慢啊，然后还不能加速。
Oh, little moon calf, far from home, eh?
你看它的整体操作速度超级慢。
Protego. Stupid. Accio. Incendio. Bombarda. Confringo.
I won't
Accio. Incendio. Confringo.
Quick enough.
Handy resource indeed.
Accio. Incendio. Bombarda. Protego.
I won't rest.
Confringo. Accio.
Oh, I'm enjoying this.
Bombarda. Stupid one. No. Bombarda. Confringo.
嘿，靠腰。
Accio.
谁啦？
Revelio. Revelio.
I'll bury you in the deepest vault.
你吗？哦，是他啦。
Bombarda. Confringo. Glacius! Accio! Protego! Flipendo!
You will suffer.
Accio!
Glance off of me.
Incendio! Bombarda!
You can't stop us.
Stupid! Accio! Incendio! Bombarda! Protego! Stupefy! Confringo! Imperium! Expelliarmus! Glacius!
Not be another setback like Spellcroft. Hold true to our pledge.
Revelio!
就你在那边
Expelliarmus! Accio!
下来啦，干什么嘞？偷射！
Repulso! Arresto momentum. Accio. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Bombarda. Confringo. Revelio.
偷射真的是射得很爽，然后转头那边扫又是距离不太够，还是又扫不到人。
Revelio.
那这个地方没有那个、哦，不是营地吗？
Accio. Incendio. Bombarda. Confringo. Revelio.
Hmm? 往这里进去啊！
Alohomora.
Revelio. 你的任务还没有结束哎，狼包含在任务范围内吗？
There could be goblin loyalists in here. No sign of Lodgok out here. He must be inside already. Revelio.
反正就是觉得骑兽就是一个骑起来就是感觉像是个噱头这样子。
Something seems wrong.
Revelio.
他有说不能被发现吗？
This place is teeming with Ranrock's loyalists. I have to keep my wits about me. Accio. Confringo.
No!
Revelio. This cart ought to get me deeper into the mine. Just like Gringotts, but I'm in the driver's seat this time.
好特别哦，这个。
Something seems wrong.
How deep will this take me?
Ranrock's gonna be pleased with our progress.
Who was on that car? An intruder!
apart, will you?
That has to be the end up ahead. Revelio. Confringo.
这算蒸汽机吧
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
又有3怪。
Revelio. Petrificus Totalis.
Oh shit!
Revelio. Petrificus Totalis. Revelio. Petrificus Totalis.
Grapple, you are.
Revelio.
Feels like I've been at this for hours. Someone. One less human.
Protego. Accio. Incendio. Revelio.
Yo, manga. Mm. 昨天问了要去卖东西。
Revelio.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
这边也可以走，然后里面也有锅炉，是要拿东西是不是
Confringo. Revelio.
电梯下去的地方。那这边是我们主线要下去的地方吗？那应该就是先走这里吧。我们这里也有哎、我们从这里过来的嘛。
Accio. Revelio. Alohomora.
我等一下要离开的路啊。
Revelio. Accio. Guardium Leviosa. Confringo. Revelio.
不是拿宝物的地方哎、
An intruder! Controlling this area is a waste of my time.
Confringo.
任务地方在那里，可是，等一下，那什么？葛罗比克。葛罗比克？哦，罗德格克。OK。他说名字怎么？
Totalis.
Who is it?
Who is it?
Revelio.
那中间那只跟三怪是没办法、没办法秒掉的吧？还是直接开打就好了。
Goblins will finally rule over wizards.
Revelio.
哦，直接开打好了啦。
Accio.
One less human to worry about. Such arrogance.
Confront. Accio. Potato.
Get accustomed to that.
Stupid one. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Imperio. Stupefy.
I hate that.
我被诅咒了吗？刚刚？
Glacius, Bombarda, Confringo, Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus, Glacius, Confringo, Bombarda. Imperio. Petrificus Totalis. Flipendo, Expelliarmus, Glacius, Bombarda, Confringo. Petrificus Totalis. Petrificus Totalis. Imperial. Expelliarmus, Glacius, Bombarda. Confringo. Revelio.
硬邦邦的这只。
Revelio.
他们有东西从这里上去吧？哦，对了，应该没有走完。
Flipendo. Cabalso.
6呀。
Revelio.
哦，这是那个那扇门的后面呢。绿色。
Revelio.
这个是不是，这不是刚才看到的那一个。嗯，不是刚才看到的那一个。
Accio.
Renrock's no doubt excited by the thrills they've been making. Overseeing their completion as we speak.
兰多克在下面吗？他说他在监督他们呢。其实这正常来说，我们应该是没有办法这样子拉这个东西吧，因为我们人这么轻，这样拉不动吧？你看到我们直接我们整个人飞过去比较有可能。
Revelio.
一只而已哦。
Ranrock is here. I only hope Lodgok doesn't cross paths with him.
You slippery little squid. I'll find you.
我会隔着墙对他整实话吗？
Revelio.
Who's that?
Protego. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Bombarda. Confringo.
No!
Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Ranrock's Revelio.
Where
does this one lead? Off the beaten path, I suspect.
You showed no mercy at the cursed
Expelliarmus.
mountain.
Glacius.
One less human. Are you sure you want to?
Glacius. Protego. Well, Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Someone's been taken out last me!
Expelliarmus. Stupefy.
I hate that!
Accio. Incendio. Confringo.
怎么没有显示？
Glacius. Expelliarmus.
那下次刚才怎么没有显示？还是有显示我没看到？就砍了一刀。然后这不知道什么，这个火焰我一放下去也就直接敌人就冲下来，还是怎样？然后上去。这是主线的地方吗？还是是收东西的？这是主线哎。那所以要去那台车那边看一下咯。
Revelio.
那个下来。是要去最后一站吗？还是两边都可以？是不是？
Revelio。
哦，这是刚刚我们看到那个地方啦，要拉的那个。
Accio。Revelio。
中型桌子什么？开了那扇门之后，是为了过来拿这个东西哦。然后拿完了之后，我们再坐车回去，这样。会不会有点大费周章？没有捷径啊，他就是过去那个地方是为了拿东西而已啊，拿那一样装饰的东西，还不是实用的东西，是装饰的东西。
Revelio。
Another drill is
兰多克真的在这里耶。
The wizarding world will crumble.
I can end this right now. I have to destroy the drill and stop Ranrock's loyalists.
击败兰洛克所有的追随者。
Imperial. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Bombarda. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Protego. Confringo.
哇，直接丢我！
Expelliarmus. Imperio. Accio. Incendio. Bombarda. Confringo. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Flipendo. Depulsor. Accio. Imperio. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Bombarda. Confringo. Petrificus Totalis. Petrificus Totalis.
哇，没有显示哎。
Imperio. Petrificus Totalis. That was a close one. Revelio.
他没有显示，他没有显示那一下的攻击。
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
他要把整个砸掉。
You. That is unfortunate. No matter. We will build another.
I found this one lurking outside.
Lord Gok. Come to make amends, little brother.
I came to stop this.
What is this you've brought me? It cannot be. All this time, you knew.
You knew where it was.
No.
Are you all right?
I'll never understand you, Lord Gok. So gullible. That witch did not consider you an equal. She, like all wizard kind, sought only to use you.
You're wrong, Ranrock.
The young ones are especially deceitful. They are taught to hide their disgust for us, as they exploit us.
Astonishing that our ancestors ever trusted each other.
All this time, looking everywhere for the final repository, searching in vain for Bragbor's last journal. Wasted my time, chasing a child. And my little brother knew where it was all along. But now, I don't need you. I don't need any of you.
I was bringing it to you.
You are a traitor to our kind! No! Avada Kedavra!
还没有，先对他的那本书来个速钱，把书本抢过来。魔法学假的，是不是
Poor Lord Gok. Dead by his brother's hand. No wonder he tried so hard to reason with him. Revelio. Now to get out of this blasted place.
连索命咒都已经用出来了，那我们可能连什么那个什么距离
Fig to meet me in the map chamber. He and the keepers need to know Ranrock has that journal and knows where the final repository is.
那个最后一个那个什么东西啊？那个什么最后一个技能啊？最后一个技能，这个拿来丢那个山怪好了啦。诅咒完了之后，用连锁的方式，然后把山怪打死啊。有没有一个
could be hiding a secret. Ranrock and his loyalists.
丢一个咒虐，然后丢一个22令，然后再一个区武器走，然后看如果顶多就是如果有3只山怪的话，我们就3只一起索命，这样子应该可以吧？索命咒应该是直接击杀敌，应该是没有问题啦。好了，我们今天时间差不多了，我们今天进度好像有一点点慢哈。啊，解的这个支线好像解太多了。再来是要去地图密室了啦，要去地图密室了。那好啦，今天晚上我们先到这里啦，我们下次再继续啦。应该快要结束了，对吧？已经看起来到尾声了，他说对最后一个储库了嘛，然后我们应该剩下最后一个试炼吧。好啦，那今天晚上我们先到这啦，那大家晚安，拜拜。